What's going on, guys? MariK here, back with a new video going over the Pokemon Direct that they had earlier this morning. Sadly, we were not available to live stream it to give our live reaction at the time, so I have not seen anything about Sword and Shield. I have ignored everything on social media. I've avoided it for the most part. I haven't even been online for pretty much the entire day just so that we could do this video. So I'm really excited to see what we got, and definitely to go ahead and talk with you guys about it too. Let's go ahead and see what we got here. Scenery looks pretty nice. Not a big fan on the trainer sprites, but looks like the gameplay is going to follow kind of similar to the way Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. Alright, let's stop right here. Let's go left to right. We got... I kind of want to say it looks like it might be a grass type. Kind of like a weird flower. Slash, like, angry redhead. I'm saying it's probably going to be a grass type. The sheep in the middle, definitely probably normal, if not electric. Kind of similar to MariK. Maybe steel or rock. Possibly. That one on the right has to be water. If that's not water, I'm kind of upset. Maybe rock water? That one I really like, though. It looks pretty dope. Looks like another turtle Pokemon. Definitely a fan of that. I like the art on, or the art. I like the design on that one. Definitely going with Sobble for sure. My first time playing this game. Whoa, hold up. What is that Pokemon? I'm definitely liking
You can take on the role of the main character, who resides in the Galar region. After choosing Grookey, Scorbunny, or Sobble as your first partner Pokemon, you will embark on an adventure to become the champion. Your journey will take you through vast and lush grasslands, towns in which you will find humans and Pokemon working together, and many other locations filled with rich personality.
Pokemon battles are the most popular form of entertainment in the Galar region.
I think that can be said about
Stadiums
every
across
region.
the Galar region are frequently filled with cheering crowds that have gathered to witness battles between gym leaders and challengers. The excitement of these battles is often broadcast on television in the Galar region as well. The most exciting part of visiting a new region is, of course, encountering Pokemon that you've never seen before.
I feel like they're making like the gym battles out to be kind of like a sports event where everybody can watch on TV, got huge crowds, big stadium.
The first Pokemon I'd like to show you is Wooloo.
Wooloo.
This Pokemon's defining characteristic is its fluffy fur, which is treasured by weavers in a town in the Galar region who use it to craft popular specialty goods. This Pokemon here is Gossifleur, the flowering Pokemon.
Yeah, it's a grass type.
Gossifleur favors places with clean air and water, and its pollen is said to have healing properties. When Gossifleur evolves, it becomes Eldegoss. As you can see, there are now small seeds scattered across its fuzzy head. These seeds are said to promote growth in plants and can revitalize both people and Pokemon. This next Pokemon is called Dreadnought, the bite
Dreadnought?
Pokemon. The sharp and jagged edges of its jaw allow it to bite off chunks of rock
Definitely
and
a
iron.
water type.
Its
Maybe water
vicious
rock?
nature makes
Or
it
water
a
steel?
difficult Pokemon to tame for all but the most experienced trainers. This Pokemon that can be seen flying steadily through the sky is called Corviknight.
Corviknight, the Raven Pokemon. That is cool as... That's probably my favorite. I don't know. Either that or the turtle one. That blue turtle is
It
dope.
puts its skills to use when working as a flying taxi, which will take the player back to any town he or she has previously visited. You can look forward to finding many Pokemon you're already familiar with.
Okay, so I wonder how many Pokemon from the previous regions we can see, and I wonder which ones they're going to be. That's going to be one of the most exciting parts, just because I'm excited to use new Pokemon, but sometimes when you come across, like, one of your old favorites, that, like, there's nothing better. Like, if I can use Raichu, I'm using a Raichu. I would use Raichu and then, like, 5 new types. Sure.
Meeting lots of Pokemon is one of the thrills of the adventure. And where you will find the widest variety of Pokemon out of anywhere in the Galar region is in a place called the Wild Area.
The Wild Area.
This wild area stretches between cities and is filled with abundant nature as far as the eye can see. Different Pokemon can appear depending on where you are and what the weather is like, meaning there will be new discoveries for you each day.
Look at that Steelix.
Some of you may already have noticed, but while adventuring through this area, you have control over the camera, allowing you to better search for items and Pokemon. Search far and wide in the tall grass, in the skies above, and even in the lakes.
So it's basically
for you
like
never
open
know
world
what you might
almost.
find. In certain locations in the Galar region, a new phenomenon can be triggered that makes a Pokemon giant in size and gives it incredible strength. This phenomenon is called Dynamaxing. Dynamaxing opens up new possibilities in the heated battles performed by trainers and their Pokemon. For more details, I would like to turn it over to Iwao, the planning director for the games.
Alright, so let's just stop here in the middle of this Super Raichu transformation. Dynamaxing? It still comes off kind of like the totems, except the players can use it. Is this the new gimmick, though? So instead of... So no Megas, no Z Crystals, we have the Dynamax. Look at that big, beautiful boy!
Pokemon from the Galar region can Dynamax to not only become massive in size, but also boost their power. All the moves they know turn into powerful max moves. Dynamaxing can be used once per battle. However, the Pokemon will revert to normal after 3 turns. So, you need to choose wisely when to trigger it.
So, like Megas, like Z Crystals, it can only be used once in a battle. And you only have 3 turns before they revert back.
Mastering Dynamax will be key to becoming a full-fledged Pokemon trainer in these games. Remember that wild area we told you about? If you connect to other players, you'll find more ways to play there. One of these new multiplayer features is called Max Raid Battles, in which 4 Pokemon trainers can join forces to challenge wild Dynamax Pokemon.
So, basically, they've taken raids from Pokemon Go and put it into this new game. That is super cool, and I like that. The only thing I don't like is, I'm guessing it has to be online. So, is there gonna be, like, can you do like a Wi-Fi kind of thing, or like if you're playing with a group of friends, you're all in the same room, can you just wirelessly connect, or does it have to be online?
In Max Raid Battles, the wild Dynamax Pokemon keeps its giant form for the entire battle. Not only that, it also has special powers that make it an extremely formidable opponent. Only one of these 4 players who have teamed up for the Max Raid battle will be able to Dynamax their Pokemon in each battle, so coordinating with your team will be crucial when taking on these powerful wild Pokemon.
So only one player can use the Dynamax. I'm guessing you'd have to get together and decide whose Pokemon would be the best one to Dynamax. So you would have to decide who was going to be the player to basically go all in. I don't know that I think a Beware is the best thing for that, but to each their own, I guess.
If you and your allies manage to emerge victorious, you will get a chance to capture the Pokemon in a truly dynamic catch sequence. The Pokemon that you can take on in Max Raid battles also vary depending on where you are in the wild area and the state of the...
Look at that big fat Clefable. I know Dilly would love that. I wonder though, can each player catch the Pokemon similar to the Pokemon Go raids? I would assume so, because that'd be really stupid if only one player could catch it.
The weather. Among these different Pokemon are some that can only be caught after you defeat them in max raid battles. So we hope trainers will join forces and test their skills against a variety of Pokemon.
Also, I wonder, does the Dynamax raid Pokemon, do they stay giant? Or do they revert back but have the ability to change?
Max Raid battles feature strategic, cooperative 4-player gameplay against a single Pokemon, which is a first for the main series of Pokemon games. It's going to be a ton of fun to use your Nintendo Switch system's local wireless functionality to tackle these battles with friends in person and experience the excitement together. You can also connect with other players over the internet to enjoy playing with other trainers from all around the globe. So I hope you'll try Max Raid battles with all sorts of other players.
Alright, so they confirmed that you can, in fact, play wirelessly locally, so you don't have to just use the online service, which is nice because some people don't want to have to pay that service, or they just either don't have internet at where they live or have shitty internet. So being able to get together with friends and do that is a really cool feature, and I'm glad they implemented that.
Next, I would like to introduce some of the people you'll encounter on your adventure. This guy is the greatest trainer in the Galar region, and also the current champion. His name is Leon.
Yeah.
In a region where Pokemon battles are so widely enjoyed, his undefeated record in official matches.
Okay. You know, I already thought he was over the top for the region champion. But come on, they gave him a Charizard. Of all things, we're going to give him a Charizard. Don't make him have a starter from the region he's the champion of. Let's give him Charizard and pander to the Charizard fans.
Is all the more incredible. His popularity is only enhanced by his shining personality, winning him the adoration of trainers across the region. It's no exaggeration to say that he is the most prominent trainer in all of Galar. The champion has a younger brother, who also happens to be one of your rivals. His name is Hop. Hop dreams to one day become champion just like his elder brother, and he trains vigorously every day towards this goal.
Now, it is kind of cool that the way they did the rival, obviously your rival is going to be going towards the same goal as you, but to have the rival be like this, a younger brother to the current champion, that gives a whole different type of drive to it.
Journey through the Galar region begins on the same day as yours. On your journey, you and Hop will receive a great deal of support from these two characters. Professor Magnolia is the professor of the Galar region and specializes in researching the Dynamax phenomenon.
So, this time around, we've got another female professor, which I'm fine with. I didn't know she was going to be as old as that professor from the Harry Potter movies, though.
Sonia is her granddaughter and also serves as her assistant. Their abundant wisdom and sound advice will surely come in handy throughout your adventure.
I like her design.
Next, I would like to talk about the Pokemon gyms in the Galar region. You and your rival will need to take on the Pokemon gyms throughout the region in order to achieve your goal of becoming champion. These gym stadiums are constructed in very special locations that allow for Pokemon to be Dynamaxed.
Because the gym leaders have
The gym leaders also have extremely powerful Dynamax Pokemon on their teams, so you will need to counter them with some of your own. Battles between two Dynamax Pokemon are explosive and will cause the energy and excitement in the stadium to reach its peak. Let me introduce one of the gym leaders to you. This is the grass-type expert, Milo.
He's like
This
Krillin,
gym leader is
doesn't have a
all about
nose.
enjoying battles alongside his trustworthy Pokemon, and you will have to overcome his tenacious fighting style to continue your journey.
Why do his eyes look so lifeless? He looks like he's ready to slaughter your entire team. Not actual game footage. This would be too good if it was game footage. Are these the legendaries? Yo! He is actually a shield, and he actually has a sword in his mouth.
The two Pokemon you saw in the video just now are in fact legendary Pokemon of the Galar region, called Zacian and Zamazenta.
I honestly
Look
don't know
forward to
which one I like
discovering for
better.
yourself just what role Zacian and Zamazenta will play in the story.
Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield will be available on November 15th,
I knew it was gonna be
2019 as a global simultaneous release. And starting today, you can pre-order a special double pack. Stay tuned for more information.
A double.
I hope you will look forward to your new Pokemon adventure in the Galar region. And starting today,
So I wonder what comes in the double pack. I mean, obviously both games, but what makes it so special, and why would you buy the double pack itself? Is it going to be cheaper? Is it going to have anything with it? Let's take a look at these legends, too. So, Shield has, like, this large cape and just this big shield mane. Looks really dope. I like it. I kind of like his design a little bit better than Sword. That Sword is dope looking though, but I like how Sword is looks more agile. He's got like the wings and stuff. I wonder what types they're gonna be. I mean, Sword and Shield, to me, just the names alone and kind of the designs scream out Steel types. But I don't think they'd make both of them Steel types. So it would make sense for Shield to be Steel type for sure. But what would they do as Sword? I don't know. I like both the designs, and at the moment, I'm really not sure. I'm really not sure which one I would rather. I don't know which one I'd rather have. Like they both just look super. I don't know. You guys let me know. Let me know in the comments below which one you guys think. Because right in this moment, I can't tell. I cannot make up my mind. I am kind of sad, though, that we did not get to see any more of the evolutions for the starters, because my decision on the starter might change depending on the final evolutions. Usually that's not the case, but it very well might. Sobble's kind of this weird little lizard thing. Might turn out to be pretty awesome. I'm 100% sure I don't want the fire type. I rarely do, and this time around I definitely don't. I could go with Grookey depending on the final evolutions between him and Sobble, but so I'm a little disappointed we didn't see that. I am at least happy we got to see the Legends so that I can eventually decide which game I want to pre-order. We still got 5 months before the games come out, but pre-ordering is a big key thing that I definitely want to make sure I don't miss out on and forget to do, especially if I'm going to buy like a special edition version. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for the Pokemon Direct we got this year. Look at the designs on those. See, like, I like how, to me, and I'm sure they're supposed to be equals, but I like how the shield one, he looks kind of more like the king of an empire. He's got, you know, the big cape and everything. The other one looks more like he's like the right-hand man, the knight that, you know, does all the dirty work. Which, again, I like both designs. Both the colorations, the blue, red, and gold, is just really dope. And I think it may even come down to this typing for me to decide which one I might want, because they're both just awesome. Just awesome looking legends. And it's been a while since, actually, honestly, I don't think it's been since Gold and Silver that I really couldn't decide which legend I wanted. Because Ruby and Sapphire, I knew right away it was Kyogre. I knew it was Dialga with Diamond and Pearl. Black and White, initially I wanted Zekrom, but then I wanted Reshiram. So maybe we'll say Black and White, but X and Y and even Sun and Moon, like I knew I wanted Solgaleo. So yeah, it's been a while since I've actually seen two box art legends that I really, really liked. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to decide. I might actually have to wait until I know what their typings are. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you think about the new Pokemon, the open world aspect, the Dynamax giant totem Pokemon battling. Honestly, the raiding looks a lot of fun. As long as I can get people to play it with, I would love to do that kind of stuff. And especially if they made it to where that's the only way you could catch Pokemon, or I would really like if they made it to where there would be like specialty raids. Maybe not stuff that's like in game. I don't know if I want to say DLC, but like maybe monthly, maybe like weekly or monthly events where the legends from previous generations were available for raids. Whether it was legendary birds, Lugia, Ho-Oh, or even stuff like Deoxys, the mythical Pokemon like Celebi and Jirachi. That kind of stuff would be really, really cool. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know whether or not you are getting Sword or Shield, or if you're like me and you really just cannot decide, because these are both really cool looking Pokemon. With that though, we're going to go ahead and get out of here, and we'll see you guys in the next video.